metabolism doesn't just slow because you're getting older. It slows because you... What's going on, legend? Angus Beef here. Massive thanks for stopping by to click on this video, and chances are that you checked it out because you think you've got a slow metabolism. Now, when it comes to metabolism, fam, I find a lot of people don't actually know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, and if you're on my YouTube channel, please search into, my videos, Metabolism 101, and you'll be able to learn about what it actually is. And if you're on my social media and you don't know what it is, light up the comments below and I'll hook you up with a video to check out that will educate you around what the metabolism actually is. So, now assuming that you've gone to go check that out, welcome back to the video. Let's talk about metabolism. So in terms of when it comes to metabolism, fam, understand that it's not like an on or off switch in terms of slow, fast, on, off. Like, it's always going to be regulating and adjusting and adapting on an ever progressive scenario. So in other words, all of your life, your metabolism will be adjusting, okay? So it's like it's never going to slow just because you get older, because if that was true, right? If you jump online and you check out 60-year-old bodybuilder, 70-year-old fitness model, 80-year-old, you see what I mean? Like, all of those people are shredded and making progress and stuff like that, and they're, you know, obviously old. So it's like all young at heart, you see what I mean? Because it's like metabolism will only slow and down-regulate if you give it reason to. So let's say, for example, that at one point in your life, it was likely pretty fast, right? And that's because you were active, you were probably playing a sport, or you might have had a labor-intensive job. And when that was probably happening, you could probably eat whatever you wanted and your weight wouldn't have shifted at all. In other words, you could stay pretty lean, nice and easy. Or chances are that you know someone who's like that, where they seem to just eat a shitload of food and their weight doesn't change at all. But you, as soon as you look at donuts or a carb or a burger or fucking whatever, you gain a kilo just by looking at it.
Gonna have a bad time.
So it's like, understand that metabolism is going to be different for everyone, but it's like the same mechanisms apply to us all. So for it to be slow, for example, that would have happened based on adaptation to the lifestyle that you live. So if someone goes from being nice and active to, oh, they've got a new job, they're now sedentary, they now work all day and they're super stressed and they don't really do much activity outside of that whatsoever. Add to that, they're trying to diet and eat next to nothing and cut out heaps of carbs, and they're probably not managing stress very well. These factors here are a recipe for your hormones and your metabolism to basically go and basically your body get into a zone of trying to protect you from all this perceived stress. Alright, so when that happens, as you can see, everything slows down to protect you. Losing weight is going to be very hard because your body's going to be in a zone of trying to protect against your efforts, and therefore is trying to preserve what energy stores and stuff it has, and trying to get you to fixate on food and shit like that, so that way you start binging, and then that's when your body's like, oh my gosh, all this extra energy, and it will hold on to it to protect you against your next perceived famine. So, see what I mean? But then if someone is aware that this is going on, how you can actually reverse that and start priming your metabolism to operate effectively again is basically do the opposite to this shit, right? Start moving more in a manageable, consistent way that you can keep up with. Probably start lifting if I were you. Start putting more focus on nutrition quality and getting in more calories, and stop grinding deep in a fucking deficit, and maybe devote some time to eating at least at BMR and then reversing your way up to maybe a maintenance intake for a period of time. Start giving a shit about your sleep, start drinking more water, start managing stress more effectively, and if you can do that for a period of time, you're going to see huge shifts in your metabolism and improvements to how your hormones operate, because you've basically shown your body that there's no threat to its survival and that everything's okay. And then therefore, see what I mean? So it's like metabolism is never permanent. It's never permanently fast, slow, or anything like that. The way that I want you to see it is that it's adaptive, all right? So know your metabolism doesn't slow just because you got fucking older. Like, yes, as someone gets older, they're more likely to have a slower metabolism because they don't keep up the shit that they were doing prior. In other words, they get lazy. They start moving less. They start giving, less fucks about their health and stuff like that, and more on enjoying life or more on work and family and stuff like that, which is totally fine. No one's to judge you if that's what you're doing, but it's like, be aware that if you want to improve your metabolism and start controlling your weight and health more, where it's like, look at your fucking lifestyle choices and see what you can do to improve with the areas that I just said. And if you don't know what you're doing there, and your approach to trying to improve your metabolism is buying these bullshit supplements and stuff like that say metabolism boosting, like seriously, if you think that shit's gonna work, I got another thing coming for you. Like, it's not. You can't boost your metabolism through supplements. The only way you can do so is through the ways that I said. Because otherwise, if you just try to slap in some metabolism boosting products on top, all your body's going to do is just be like, haha, yeah, nah, mate, and you'll pee it out as expensive pixie dust. AKA, it's not going to do anything, all right? So it's like, look at these issues. If you feel that your metabolism is slow, know that there's a lot that you can do progressively if you're patient to be able to start getting it to operate more effectively. And then once you've done that, it makes losing weight so much more easier because you've done, finally, a good positive due service to your body, all right? So take it from me, who used to think that I had a really slow metabolism and that it was fucked at one stage. I can't tell you how many people I've spoken to where they think their metabolism is broken. It's like, no, it's not. It's just doing a really good job at protecting you. So it's like, with this in mind, let me know if you have any questions around metabolism or how to make it go from slow to fast and this sort of stuff. And if you feel that you're at the mercy of your metabolism and just struggling with weight altogether, hey, get in touch. Your boy over here is a wizard, Harry, at helping people master this stuff and lose weight without dieting. So if that's up your value system and you feel getting help could be a good way forward, get in touch. If you're watching on social media, just drop me a line. If you're on my YouTube, check out the links below, and there's a lot of information you can check out. But otherwise, I appreciate you for being here. If you found this video valuable, share it, light up the comment section, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in next week's video of Anti-Diet TV, fam. Peace.